guys, today I have this fall inspired fair skin makeup tutorial for you, so let's get into it. I'm starting off with the Rimmel Lasting Finish Primer and just applying that all over my skin. I do have primers that I like better, but I like that this one gives a little bit of a glow. I'm going in with the MAC Pro Longwear Nourishing Waterproof Foundation in NC20, and I'm just applying that with this Real Techniques buffing brush, which is one of my favorite foundation brushes, but then I'm also going over with a damp beauty blender. I find that this just makes my skin look absolutely flawless, so I end up using just the beauty blender instead. Now I did forget what I was going to do, so I'm wiping off the foundation on my eyes so I have a clean base to apply my MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot, and I'm just taking it on my fingers and applying it all over the lid up until the brow. Speaking of brows, I'm using my Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in Blonde, and then I'm going to use a Model Co Brow Gel over the top to set them. I'm starting off with the Chi Chi Bases palette, which is a bunch of beautiful light colors, and I'm using this color as my transitional shade. It's like a peachy kind of transition shade. It's really lovely. Just taking it on a really big fluffy brush and blending it through my crease in circular motions and, you know, just getting it in there. Then I'm taking this gold color and I'm taking it on this brush here, but it didn't really apply as much as I wanted it to, so I'm taking it on my finger as well and pressing it all over the lid. Now I'm going into my Too Faced Semi-Sweet Chocolate Bar palette, and I'm taking this color here called Truffled, and I'm going to use that on the outer V. I'm just kind of blending it in, going in with a little bit at a time and deepening up the color. I'm taking it really, really lightly through my crease and making sure that I'm blending as I go. We'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands, and we'll grow in number. Now I'm taking the same color Truffled on an angled brush and just lining my lash line. I'm just going to run the brush back and forth just to smoke it out a little bit as well. So now I'm taking Hot Fudge and I'm using this as an eyeliner today. So I'm just applying it really, really close to the top lash line, and then you can see that I'm pulling it up on the lid in light motions. So just to give it a kind of smudged, smoked out effect. Then just blending it all out. Now I'm using my Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer in Fair Neutral, and I'm just whacking that on my under eyes to cover up my bags and highlight the area. This concealer is so super light, which is really great for fair skin as well. And then just blending it out with my damp beauty blender. Now I'm going in with this Bow Professional Just Loose translucent powder. It does come off white, and I'm just going to be doing a little bit of baking with this. I'm not going to leave it on for long at all. I'm just putting it where I place the concealer, and as soon as I do that, I'm pretty much going to brush it off. But I'm taking some of this light powder on my brush as I dust off the powder. This Australis powder that I'm using has coverage in it as well, so it just gives a really super flawless finish to my under eye concealer and everything like that. Then I'm using the Australis powder to set the rest of my face as well. Now I'm going in with this Soft Touch mineralized powder thingy from Models Prefer, and I'm just gonna place it on that area as well. I just wanted it to be not so matte, like a little bit glowy as well, because I was so fair. I'm taking the contouring shade from the Master Sculpt by Maybelline. This is in the light shade or light fair, and I'm taking it on my NARS Ita brush and running it along my cheekbones. I'll also do my forehead and jawline. I just like to go in kind of circular motions with this brush and make sure it's all blended out really nicely. You definitely don't want anything that's too orange or too dark or too bold. when you're contouring with fair skin. I'm also going to take some on my nose on this smaller brush and contour my nose, just give it a bit of shape. For blush today, I'm using this Tarte blush in Exposed. It's a beautiful natural color, and the best thing about this blush is you can't overdo it. It just looks good. Now for highlight, I'm using this Makeup Forever. This is the number 1, I think it is, in the Pro Sculpt Duo thing. And I'm just placing that on tops of my cheekbones, my nose, and the usual places that you highlight. I found that it wasn't really enough, like I wanted to be more glowy. So I used the highlighter also from the Maybelline palette, which just gave me that extra glow. And I love how it turned out, just layering the highlights. So I'm just going to deepen up that lower lash line with what was left on my brush from the top lash line. Now I'm going to highlight with this color from the Bases palette, and I'm doing my brow bone and also inner corner with that. Now for the eyeliner, I'm using this Essence Wind Up Pencil to tight line. Today I'm using this e.l.f. matte lip color in Natural, and I'm just taking it around the edges of my lips and then filling them in before I go in with a nice glossy lip plumper. This one's from Physicians Formula, and I actually take it on a Q-tip because you can see the packaging, like I don't want to ruin it. So I take some on a Q-tip and apply it to my lips. Now for mascara, using the Monaco Lash and Line mascara. I love this mascara. It lengthens, it separates, it volumizes. I love it, and it doesn't go everywhere like some other mascaras do. Time for the lashes. I'm using these 415 lashes by Cara. So just taking some glue and placing them on. I love these. These ones are $1 from Shop Miss A, and they are fantastic. So I'm just gonna apply them. I can never do that on camera. And that brings us to the end of my makeup tutorial. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed and are enjoying the new trends that come with the new season. So I'll see you next time. Bye. Okay, so I am not halfway, over halfway filming cutting my hair extensions, but it's gonna, I don't know if I'll put it up because I think it's gonna be shit because this is the setup and the lighting isn't very good.